Patreon tutorial, how to use Patreon as a beginner. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll show you guys how you can get started with Patreon. Whether you are a creator or someone that wants to join the Patreon community just to share what they have and you want to just share your creative assets. Patreon is a platform that is so much more than just a paywall. Patreon allows you to share content in a meaningful way, provide value to your content, and you're able to build long-lasting and deeper connections in your business. So let's jump right into Patreon. Now, the first misconception about Patreon is that you can only join if you are looking to pay other creators. No, you can join Patreon as a creator to actually fund yourself. You will see that if you go into creators on the top left of Patreon, you have things like podcasters, video creators, musicians, artists, game devs. You will see the different ways that they have monetized their talents and their skill sets. Now, after that, you have features, and you can create on your own terms, expand your reach, get business support. It makes earning easy, and you can build a real community that is actually interested in the type of content you are posting. Now, starting Patreon is absolutely free. You don't have to pay Patreon to create an account. You can become a member on Patreon for free, a creator on Patreon for free. You will see that there are two types of paid memberships, and on the pro version, you will see a core set of tools to help you earn an income. And this is going to be 8% of the income you earn on Patreon. And then the second one is premium, where you get a dedicated partner manager, team account, merch for membership. And this is going to be taking 12% of your earnings from Patreon. So it really isn't your payment out of pocket. It just depends on how much you're earning on Patreon. So if you do end up earning, then you have to give the commission. If you're not earning, you don't have to provide your commissions. Now, to sign up on Patreon, click on Get Started on the top right. Once you click on Get Started, what you're going to do is you're going to see on the bottom, you have an email section. So you're going to add your email address over here like this, and then just click on Continue. You can also choose to sign up with Google, Apple, or Microsoft, and you're going to enter your name and then create a suitable password for your account, and then just click on Continue. Now, once you do that, you're going to see two options, not a creator, join as a fan, or continue. So we are looking to join up on Patreon as a creator. We're looking to earn income. So we're going to be joining as a creator and we're going to name our page. So let's say this is going to be Lily Davis Vlog. And then after that, my page isn't suitable for people under 18. Now, this applies if you have any kind of violent content or sexual content, then you want to make sure to enable this because with Patreon's safe community guidelines, it ensures that those types of content types are not displayed to younger audiences. Now, I'm just going to click on next because I am proceeding with my account, and you will choose a store a Patreon URL. For us, it's just going to be patreon.com/LilyDavis. Once done, it's time to actually connect your social accounts. So first off, I'm going to connect my Instagram account. And all I have to do is I have already logged on to Instagram on this particular browser. I already logged on my Google Chrome browser. So it has directly logged me in, and I will just allow this. If you have not logged in before, you simply have to log in with your email and your password. Click on allow over here, and just like that, my Instagram account is now being linked to Patreon. Once I have done that, I can proceed with the next step, which is YouTube. Now, I'm going to go into YouTube over here. And one thing to note is that you don't necessarily need to be on all social media platforms. Even if you're only on one platform, you can just connect that. And I'm just going to click on continue. And I'm going to leave the other four because I don't post on those platforms. Then click on verify email, and you will see a verification code will be sent to your mailbox. So open up your Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, whatever you're using, and you will see a Patreon confirmation. You're going to click on confirm email over here to confirm your account on Patreon, verifying that this is not a fake account. Now, once you have done that, it's time to get started with setting up Patreon. Now, Patreon allows you to do a lot, and the first thing to be able to actually create content is to build your brand identity. So first off, you want to set a cover. A cover is usually whatever cover you have been using for your other social medias. And after that, you also want to add a display design. So I'm just using this display design. And preferably these should be pictures of you because you're trying to get your audience interacted with you. Now I am going to rename this into just Lily Davis and add a headline. And for my headline, it will just say exclusive or a sneak peek into my life like this. And then below that, we have our home section. Now, in your home section, you will see a basic onboarding where you can start making posts, publish your page, and do more. Then on the top, you have a collection, and that is really important to categorize the content that you will be posting on Patreon because obviously Patreon is something that is, that can be a really long-term source of income. So you would eventually have to categorize your content, and collections can help you in doing that. Then you can see a shop page where you can actually start selling product on Patreon. Then you have membership and then a about section. So membership is what want to learn the fastest, and that is how much should you be charging as a content creator on Patreon? Well, it really depends on different tiers that you might be creating. If you want, you can create one individual tier. So let's say it's just $20 for my Patreon, access to exclusive content and more, and I can just save that. And this is just one tier. And I can rename this into, yeah, I'll just keep this as my basic tier. Now I can add a secondary tier. Let's say it's $50 a month. Let's say for this, you get weekly Q&A, a weekly live Q&A with a special video with a special live portrait of one of the viewers. So whatever are the perks you want to add them over here, it's really important to add as many perks, as many benefits as you can. You can click on settings on the top right to see your earnings potential, where the highlighted tier is based on which tier is predicted to increase your earnings. Then you have a potential members will see that you recommended this tier. So let's say I want to recommend a particular tier, or if you want the most popular one to be highlighted, I will just go with earnings potential because I want to maximize earnings. Then in your about section, click on add details, and you should be able to add a short bio and a short intro about yourself. Then once you have done that, it's time to actually start creating content over here. To do that, just click on create, and you can choose out of these basic types of content. So you have around seven basic types. This includes a text post, video post, audio, polls, links, images, or live streams. And you can even save your drafts and then post them later on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you're now able to create your account on Patreon and get started with sharing your creativity. And the final step to publish can be done by clicking on publish page on the top right, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.